Sega.
Hello and welcome to Sonic and the Black Knight. Another Sonic game. We're here again. It's not a direct sequel to Sonic and the Secret Rings, but it is very much in a similar style, which is why we're playing it next and skipping Unleashed and saving it for the next one, because I don't want to play a great game and then have to play this, so we're going to go ahead and go out of order temporarily and do this one next. New game, of course. Please enter a name. Joy. Playthrough single player story mode. Let's begin.
Oh, brave knight, swift as the wind, heed my call.
Ouch! Yeah. Hey, where am I?
Being from a distant world, forgive my abrupt summons.
Ha-ha! Oh. Oh, I get it. No problem. I'm used to stuff like this.
I shall give chase. Spread out and go after them. Slay them on sight. Ha!
Let's go.
Must we? She is the royal wizard, after all.
The king's orders are absolute,
Yes,
Gawain.
but
Without loyalty to the king, we are nothing. Still, the king, he has changed. And this kingdom.
Why'd you stop me? I could have taken him down, no problem.
You do not understand. He cannot be wounded.
How can that be?
He bears the scabbard of Excalibur.
Hey, wait a second. I think I've heard that name before. Let me see.
Excalibur is King Arthur's sword.
Oh, yeah, right! So that means...
This is the land ruled by King Arthur.
Whoa! But was that really the king himself? I mean, he seemed way different in the stories.
Let us go. We can talk along the way. Let me introduce myself. I am Merlina the Wizard.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Here we go.
First, I would like for you to get accustomed to our world.
Sounds good. The rules seem a little different this time around.
You like how the timer's still going? Anyway, look at this. I can move with the nunchuck. Still have to walk backwards without knowing what the hell's behind me, though. But at least I can actually move with the nunchuck. So, you know, progress being made. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call right now that the true King Arthur is gonna be revealed to be Sonic all along, because that would explain what Knuckles, Blaze, and Shadow were talking about. Anyway, I'm not particularly excited about playing this game, to be completely honest with you. I'm not excited about it at all, actually. I have so little faith in this game being good, it's not even funny. Well, I say that. Here's the thing. Neil actually recommended to me that I play this game, and I have a lot of faith in his word. I value what he thinks a lot. So, if I take him at his word, I should think this game is a masterpiece. But the thing is, it's made in the same style as Sonic and the Secret Rings, which is a terrible game, so I don't really know what to think, although I will say that just from this opening bit, the fact that you actually maintain your momentum when you swing the sword is kind of awesome. Now, you might think to yourself, well, that's just standard. Like, that obviously that should be guaranteed for all the levels, but then you realize that that wasn't the case. In Sonic and the Secret Rings, whenever you jumped, any and all momentum would be stopped dead on its tracks, so baby steps here. Doing the bare minimum is going above and beyond for these games at this point. On the screen, you can identify items. Identifying an item piece places in your inventory. The number of points you have to identify items depends upon how you play. Cool. Ham, salted and smoked meat, ready to eat now or be grilled. A sour apple pie. Cool. Okie dokie. Yep, we've finished identification.
He was once a wise and just ruler. He was blessed with noble knights and praised by all. However...
He got a little sidetracked?
Yes, Nemu, the Lady of the Lake, gave him Excalibur. He was bewitched by the power of immortality its scabbard bestowed. He became immortal, summoning legions from the underworld. He is plunging his kingdom into a world of horror and chaos.
You mean like a big old haunted house? This'll be cool! It'll be like Halloween all year long!
Maybe so, but I fear there will be nobody left to enjoy it. We must act now.
You mean take out King Arthur? What about the immortal thing?
Beyond this misty lake sleeps a sacred sword. With that sword...
Yeah, I'll go get it. Be back in a flash.
Wait, Sonic! Good luck.
A new mission has been added. Alright, let's see what's up next. Retrieve the sacred sword. Alright, let's begin. Are you ready? Sure, let's begin. I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Yeah, so far the game is leagues better than Sonic and the Secret Rings. Just the fact that I can control Sonic with a nunchuck is leaps and bounds ahead of where we were. The fact that your momentum isn't lost when you swing the sword like that. I mean, there's a slight hitch when you actually swing like that, but you immediately regain your speed. So it's as if you don't lose your momentum, which is awesome. Which is cool. I'm very much a fan of this so far. Well, okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. I can't... I'm a bit jaded out. I'm a bit burnt out on Sonic at this point. That's why I'm kind of looking to unleash is the light at the end of the tunnel for me to play. But, again, I'm taking Neil at his word that this game is going to be a fun time. So, we will see... Because he's recommended to me to this... I don't know if he's watching this right now, but he's recommended that I play this game since 7th grade. Like, so, a long time has passed... Hi. Take that. Thank you. A long time has passed since he recommended... Years and years have passed. So, I think almost 10 years it's been, honestly, when you think about it, which is kind of scary. That has passed since he's recommended me to play this game, so... Yeah, it's, I'm finally living up to the... Oh, God. I don't want to say promise. I don't think I promised I'd play this, but I'm living up to the suggestion that was made to me years and years ago. I'm finally going to play Sonic and the Black Knight. Also, I'd like some rings, please. Thanks to the rings. I approve. I approve of the rings. I guess I got a thing from the tree. Cool. Alright, where is this sacred sword? Because you didn't know me for more than 2 seconds before I held this sword. Alright, I'll take some rings now. Goodbye. Rings? No rings. We have no rings currently. That makes me very, very unfortunately. I'm very sad that we don't have any rings. Because there might be more bulls that are going to charge at me any moment. Wait, didn't we already jump off this before? Haven't we already? I feel like we've already been here. I feel like we've already been here before. Okay, at least we got some rings. Oh, what is this?
Very well. Why don't I prepare something a little more challenging? Behold, the ruler of this lake, the Mist Dragon.
And people say Mario Odyssey is ripping off Dark Souls.
Sonic, swing the sword.
My sword is being swung. I mean, hey, if he's just gonna sit there... excuse me. Excuse me. Can you? Thank you. If you're just gonna sit there and let me hit him, then that's nice. I imagine... Ow! Okay, that wasn't part of the plan. That was not part of the plan. If you're just gonna sit there and let me hit him, then I'll accept that. Accept my sword swings. Meet your demise. Alright, what? You're gonna swing your head down again? I'm waiting for that head. Okay. I'm bracing for the attack. No? You're not gonna attack? No, no, here it comes, here it comes. Nope! Aha! Not this time. I was ready for it this time. I was ready for the head swing attack this time. Okay. Is that it? Oh, no, no. Oh, okay. What are you gonna do now? What are we doing now, buddy? What are we doing now? Not this time. Not this time. No, he's doing it twice. Oh, okay, he's doing it twice. Alright, alright. Is he gonna do it a third time? No, we only did it twice that time. Okay, you only did it twice that time. That's fine. Hey, get over here, man. I wish you had a little bit more mid-air momentum when you swing the sword. But other than that, it seems fine so far.
That was amazing. Defeating the Mist Dragon like it was nothing. The mark of a true knight.
Yeah, I wish I could control myself mid-air a bit when I swing the sword. Like, when I swing, I wish I could... Well, it didn't work there. But when you swing the sword, I wish I could move a bit so I could have more easily readjusted my position to hit him better. But, still, this has been fine so far. We'll see what happens, because typically what happens with Sonic games is the beginning I say, this is fine, and then we get to the end and I just want to jump off a cliff, so, you know. Anything can happen at this point. Crown of a human achievements, sweetness is addictive. Lots of butter makes this cookie so moist, a neat, flat little stone. Cool. Coolio. Because with Adventure 2, it started out fine. And then by the end, it was not fine. Same thing with Heroes. Started out great even. Did not stay great for very long. And Secret Rings, well, it wasn't that great from the beginning, but it got much worse.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
If you remove that sword and defeat King Arthur with it, you shall forever be the worst of knights, slayer of kings.
Guess I can't be the hero every time. The sacred sword.
It goes by the name Caliburn.
That's kind of sorry looking.
Fool!
Ah!
You are the chosen one. You are but a squire.
Oh yeah? Says you.
The sword has a mind of its own. It selects its bearer.
Yeah, well, it's got a pretty smart mouth on it for a sword.
The impertinent one is you, knave. Brace yourself, or I shall train you until you are worthy.
All right, Professor. Work your magic.
Now, let us see the power of your so-called sacred sword. After him.
Oh, no, we're gonna start with a running boss? Okay. Running bosses don't tend to go very well, but we'll give it a good honest try. Take that! Oh, I said take that. I said... Ow! Can I... Okay, so like, ow, okay. So you have to counter his attack then. Got it. I shook it. I shook it. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Now, progress has been made. Now that I actually, unfortunately, all my... Actually, can I restart this? Yeah, let me restart this. Now that I know the timing better. Oh, I can skip the cutscene. Oh, thank Christ. After you watch once, you can skip it. Cool. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Alright. We know what we're doing a bit better now. We know the timing. Okay, this seems fine. This seems fine. I thought you actually had to just straight up swing your sword to deal damage to him. I didn't realize you had to actually parry his attacks. And then jump on it. That makes more sense. Now we get it. Now we understand how the boss works. Now we can fight the boss. Okay. Seems fine so far. I'm sure this will get immensely hard later. But for the time being, we can do this. We can do this. Alright. Oh, I swung too early. Fortunately, I had plenty of time to recover. I don't know about that one there, game. Don't know about that one there, game. Pretty sure I shook the remote. No, I'm definitely shaking the remote, game. I'm absolutely shaking the remote. Okay. Oh, wow, you mess with the timing, really? You mess with the timing. You're not very nice, you know that? You are not very nice to me. You shook up the timing on me. Okay, well, that was fine enough for our first boss. Can't wait to see how painful things get later down the line, though. New rules set available in battle mode. Yeah, we're not gonna do battle mode. Heavy but not very sharp and expensive for a long sword. Oh, we don't have enough points. Okay, I guess we don't have enough points for this. Alright then. Finish notification? Yep, sure did.
This could go on forever. You sure you're a sacred sword?
It is you, sir, who lacks the proper fighting skills.
Ha! A fool of a knight. Not even worth slaying.
Do you see? He thinks so too.
Well, it's your fault. You're a sad excuse for a teacher.
For as long as he bears that scabbard, we may never be able to defeat King Arthur.
So what are we gonna do?
We must ask the scabbard's former owner how to hinder its power.
And who would that be?
Nimu, the Lady of the Lake, the one I mentioned earlier.
What are we waiting for? Let's go pay her a little visit.
I fear it may not be as simple as that.
What do you mean?
You shall see for yourself. Onward, my young knave.
Stop calling me Knave! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog!
Very well then, I shall call you Knave the Hedgehog.
Whatever, you oversized letter opener.
Alright. A new mission has been added. No, I didn't want to... No, we need to move to a new mission. That being... Wield the Sacred Sword. I'm assuming this will probably be the last mission for Misty Lake. Oh, I want to keep episode 1 restricted to just the Misty Lake area. And then we'll see what happens after that.
Use that for some sword practice.
It's fit for a knave like you.
Alright. Let's go. Beat up... Do I have to beat up all the targets or just... Hopefully I don't have to hit all the targets, because in Secret Rings... Remember in Secret... I guess I don't have any rings. Remember in Secret Rings where if you miss even a single thing, you have to walk backwards with the game's abysmal walking back controls to, in order to get what you missed? Yeah, that was a grand old time. That was a grand old time. Alright, guarding away. See you later, friends. Nice knowing you. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that we don't actually have to hit everything. Oh, wow, that is a lot of things to hit. That is a lot of things to hit. Man, it is so nice to be able to move without the motion controls. That is so nice. That just absolutely tanked Secret Rings. At least, you know what? At least they actually learned from their mistakes. Well, so far. I don't want to give them too much credit yet. The recent Sonic games I've played have taught me to be cautious of this. But from what I've played so far, it seems like they've learned from their mistakes on Secret Rings, which is something. That's worth something. Acquired a new movie. Ooh, I like movies. Is it the Sonic movie? Points gained for collecting fairies when worn. Device for snagging fish or maybe something special. Ooh, I like. I said yes. Well, I didn't say yes, but I wanted to say yes.
I suppose something must be done about this.
What are you talking about?
My edge has grown blunt. Being in that rock for so long has taken its toll.
Ha! Not the sharpest tool in the shed, huh?
That's because a gentleman shouldn't have such an edge.
Gentlemen? Who are you calling gentlemen?
Seek out the blacksmith in the castle town. I must be presentable when we meet the Lady of the Lake.
What are you gonna do, Merlina? Merlina? Hello?
Why do flowers bloom, knowing they are destined to wither?
Huh?
Their time of beauty is so short-lived. Forgive me, Sonic. But I would be recognized in town. I shall remain behind in hiding.
All right, then I guess it's so long for now.
Yes. May your journey be safe.
Look, that's a lot of rewards. Oh, by the way, you like how it gives them to you all at once in this game instead of segmenting them off to give you one per minute? Yeah, that's great. I wish they did that in Secret Rings, which they did not. You had to wait for each individual reward to pop up onto the screen. Anyway, we have a new area unlocked, and that new area is Camelot Castle. So that's great. That is cool. We have unlocked a new world much faster than we unlocked the world in the first game, or Secret Rings rather. Yeah, so we'll end the video here. We'll do Camelot Castle tomorrow. Initial impressions, very good. Well, okay. Initial impressions are good. Very good, I only say because in comparison to Secret Rings, this game is leaps and bounds ahead of where that one was. Controls are way better, camera's way better, mechanics are much more consistent. We'll see if that, I hope that it maintains that level of quality throughout the rest of the game. If it stays this good for the rest of the game, I'll be content. I'll be content if it just stays at this level of quality for the rest of the game. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I'll catch you all tomorrow for some more Sonic and the Black Knight. Goodbye.
Hey all, welcome to the greatest storm. I know you have waited much too long, and I will be your shine.